The puberty blockers argument that is made is that we're just pausing. We're just giving the kid time to figure it out. Well, I know you're laughing, but that is the argument, and
I
you can
know.
easily reverse these things. So the
Not
puberty
true.
blockers is just like a little holding pattern, but of course,
Not true.
preventing the body's natural development for an indeterminate amount of time is going to have an effect on
That's
bone
right.
density, on your neurological development, on your psychological development, and also if you keep putting puberty off, how will you ever know how are you to feel past puberty? Now, I had a bit of a breakthrough this week in terms of thinking about this. I realized, because someone actually was honest enough to tell me this, they don't normally say this, the reason they want to intervene early before puberty is because if they do that and prevent, for example, testosterone affecting the body of a young boy and flooding them, is that they're much more easily, they pass much more easily in later life because they don't have the androgenization effect
That's right.
of puberty, which will inevitably change your facial structure somewhat. It changes your body shape and structure. That's right. That, to be honest, worries me. It worries me that the cosmetic ideas in adulthood are being extrapolated, inferred back into a child's decision.
That's right.
But let me put this to you directly. So what if that's true, and a young boy who really is trans person, and wants to pass in adulthood, and doesn't want his genitals to develop as they do in puberty, and so he can pass, but she can pass better in the future. What's the argument against that?
Well, I do believe there are trans kids. I'm sorry, Helena.
I do too. I do too. But go on, Helena. What?
Yeah.
Here's the thing for me. So it concerns me that we are supposed to be so worried that, some future trans woman won't be able to pass as easily, but we're not worried about the young boy who is put on puberty blockers and then cross-sex hormones, who has early onset osteoporosis. We don't even know what kind of mental effects there could be. We don't even know what kind of, vascular and all these sorts, like there's increased risk for stroke and all this kind of stuff. What about that young boy who is put on these hormonal treatments, who then grows up and by the age of 18 or 19 realizes that this was a mistake? But not only is his health in shambles potentially, but also now he can't pass as a male. Like, why is there no concern for that? So I think that we really need to balance what is worse, honestly, being a trans person and having to struggle to achieve the body that you want, or being just a gay kid who was unfortunate enough to have his appearance and his health nuked and obliterated by these kinds of treatments.
Well, do these people think they're God? No, they're playing God. They're playing God.
That's another thing.
Go fuck yourself.
Humans are not Mr. Potato Heads. Like,
that's right.
Our bodies and our organs and our endocrine system, it evolved a certain way for a reason. Like, it's not just completely arbitrary. Nature didn't put testosterone for no reason, estrogen for no reason, ovaries for no reason, testicles for no reason. They all have a purpose. Males and females evolved to have different bodies for a purpose. And I think an adult can make the decision to potentially risk their health. And I know, Buck, you will be the first one to talk about how it is a risk to your health. I think an adult can make that decision, but there is absolutely no excuse to potentially put a child on that road for cosmetic reasons, because hormones are not cosmetic.
That's right. You're now medicalizing a child. That's gross.